Ahoy there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Junk Drawer. We have my friend Hub here reporting live from Louisiana. Hey, Hub.
Big Easy.
Jack down here to my bottom here. I'm AD. Thanks for joining us today. Guys, a lot of happened today. Probably more in the last 2 days than the NFL could ever ask for really happened. Just the amount of news, the amount of bombshells, just started with Calvin Ridley yesterday, moved on to Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson news. Just absolutely insane day. We're about to get into it. But while you're here, why don't you hit the subscribe button or the like button or comment? Guys, we're displaying comments and we need the comments. So get in here. Let's talk about this. We'll talk it out together. Anyways, thank you for joining us. And let's just get right into it with our staple segment, good, back, and ugly. The good of the week, the back of the week, and the ugly, of course. The good of the week, guys, I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's the Denver Broncos. Sorry, I said this before we started talking to the Seattle Seahawks absolutely fleecing the Denver Broncos. Like, unbelievable haul for Russell Wilson. You guys, as Eagles fans, would you have made that trade?
Absolutely not. I am beyond relieved after seeing what the Broncos had to pay to get a 33-year-old Russell Wilson.
Can we pull up what was the total compensation?
Yeah,
Jack, do you have those stats in front of you?
Yeah, so I'll get it out of the way. The players were Derek Locke, Noah Font, no Font, middle name Ariel, and Shelby Harris, as well as 5 draft picks, 2 first rounds picks, 2 second round picks, and a third round pick.
Jeez.
Wow, it's insane.
As a Seahawks fan, you have to be absolutely smiling at that package. It probably hurts. A piece of you is like torn up inside because Russell Wilson is gone. Of course, Mr. Unlimited. Everyone knows Mr. Unlimited. And not only Russell Wilson, but Sierra is gone too. So it's sort of the entire family that's no longer going to be a part of the 12th man. You know?
That might be a bigger blow, honestly, losing Sierra.
And Future's kid.
And Future's kid.
God.
And their kid, too. They have a kid, too. So, damn.
Tough for Seattle. But, Eddie, you and I were talking about it before the show. Is Russell Wilson the most overrated system quarterback in NFL history? Because we looked up the stats. Like, loyal listener, you might not believe this, but Russell Wilson only had 20 passing touchdowns the year they won the Super Bowl. 2 less than Joe Flacco had that year. So
Joe Flacco's elite, though.
No, that's true.
Joe Flacco's elite. Russell Wilson is not quite elite, but yeah, I just don't know, like, the last time that I've felt like, and we also said this too, that 2015 Seahawks team that won the Super Bowl was their defense, the Legion of Boom. That was the reason they won that Super Bowl. 20 touchdowns from Russell Wilson, like, he just did exactly what he had to do to win games.
And Marshawn Lynch.
And Marshawn Lynch. So you can't.
Fun.
Obviously he was a great running back, and honestly, they would have had another Super Bowl if they just handed it to him. Yeah. One last play.
Yeah, think about it. When they put the ball in his hands, he lost them the Super Bowl. That's facts.
That is facts, and maybe that's how he'll be remembered in Seattle. Forget the Super Bowl he won for him.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot to give up for a game manager. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, well, and it's not like giving up Drew Lock, which is part of that package. It's not like giving up Drew Lock is really that big of a deal to the Broncos. They were getting rid of him. I think the only reason he was still on the team is because he was on his rookie contract. So, like, to think that Drew Lock had any future in Denver was just laughable. And honestly, to think he has any future in Seattle is laughable because I don't see anything happening there.
No, he's a career backup quarterback for sure.
Yeah.
from
I was-
from now on. Yeah, he
Yeah,
had his chance in
absolutely.
Denver. He had his chance.
I was hearing a lot of people say today that like, oh, Seattle got hosed. Like they don't know how bad Derek Locke sucks. They know exactly how bad Derek Locke sucks, and
I love that you're calling him Derek Locke too, because he
Oh,
doesn't even
what's his
deserve
name?
to be called. He doesn't even deserve to be called Drew Locke, because that's his real name.
this is what I do with Jeff Joff, man.
Derek Locke, yeah.
Derek Locke stinks. I promise you that on opening
Maybe he has a
day,
little brother.
Derek Locke will not be starting for the Seahawks. I can't be wrong. I promise you.
I mean, at this rate, it's going to be Geno Smith. It's not going to be. It's not going to be
Oh
Drew
my
Lock
God.
starting. It's going to be Geno Smith.
It's going to
And
be
it's-
Captain Tiny Hands, Kenny Pickett.
Oh,
Oh.
well,
Oh.
I mean, at the 9 spot, I don't know. Maybe
I don't
is
know.
is Kenny Pickett going to be the first quarterback drafted this year?
Yeah. Well, maybe they'll move from the 9 spot to the 8.5 spot to match his hand size. So
Mm.
I'm fine with that voice.
Oh, I guess it's either between him or Malik Willis. I think was the other name being mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been Corral, but he played in a bowl game, and we all know how that ends. Sorry.
He got injured, didn't he? I actually that's what happened, right?
Yeah, Kirk Herbstreit put a jinx on him, if I remember
it-
correctly.
I don't know if I remember that.
Yeah,
I might have
Well-
to look that one up.
I don't want to get canceled by Kirk Herbstreit, but he said that all players should play in a bowl game, and if you don't love your family and friends. So Matt Corral felt forced to play in a meaningless game and tore his ACL. So
Yeah, that's right. This Sports Illustrated article says Matt Corral injury is why Kirk Herbstreit is wrong on bowl opt out. So if Sports Illustrated is saying it, then I think we're all right here.
That's
Yeah, I don't
probably
think
why
we're gonna get
Herbstreit's
canceled
going
for
to the NFL. He's done with college after that one.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That also happened this week. There was so much that happened this week.
It's been a whirlwind.
He's doing Thursdays, right?
Yeah.
For Amazon.
Yeah.
There's been a major shakeup in the booth, like across the board. I feel like we have a new Monday night team and Sunday night team. Didn't Al Michaels leave?
Yeah.
they haven't announced the Monday night team yet, have they? Or
I don't know. I feel like we're
I
just
think
in like
Aikman. I think
limbo here.
Aikman is the favorite to get it.
Aikman, that's right. And Joe Buck moved to Monday, or
I think he's.
I think Joe Buck moved to Monday, but
Okay,
they haven't
yeah.
announced Troy Aikman yet. Let's
no,
see.
I think it's the opposite. I think Troy
the opposite?
Aikman moved to Monday. Joe Buck's still in limbo, and they're looking for
Well,
play-by-play. They're saying
Okay.
Al Michaels might come to Monday Night Football. I think that was the
Well,
rumor.
Bleacher Report 23 hours ago, Joe Buck expected to get 5-year contract offer from ESPN in $60 to $75 million range.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
To call one game?
Yeah.
We should-
What?
That's
I want that.
that's worse than the refs getting paid what they get paid. I'm still mad about that.
So Aikman already got his contract, I think. Correct.
So he's definitely going to Monday.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wrap it up.
Fox has already lost longtime analyst. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Aikman got 5 years, $90 million.
Jeez.
How does he command more than Joe Buck? I feel like Joe Buck's better than him.
Yeah, Joe Buck was the leader of the two of them for the longest time.
Yeah.
I mean, he always was.
Joe Buck's heart's not in football. He's a baseball guy. We all know this.
Well, baseball's canceled this year, so
Yeah.
that's not going anywhere.
Then he'll go to the LPGA. Also, Lady Golf.
But that shocks me that Joe Buck does not get as much money. Is it because Aikman played? Maybe Aikman, it's like a Tony Romo situation. Comes in making way more because he's predicting plays and stuff. So
Doesn't Romo make like $100 million every game?
every game,
Something absurd like that.
No, that's his Sketcher commercial.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Easy mistake to make.
Tony Romo's always making or wearing Skechers, right?
And drinking Corona.
17.5 million per year for old Tony.
Wow. Do you think Tony Romo released the John Gruden email so that he could take over as the Corona hotline guy? I haven't heard that
I
one.
forgot Gruden was. I forgot
That is a
Gruden was that
conspiracy
guy.
theory. Yeah, that is a theory that I might get behind. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah.
Stay
hashtag
woke.
Gruden Live.
Stay woke out there. Yeah. So definitely, I think back to the Broncos.
Somehow we got off topic again.
I don't see how trading for Russell Wilson puts you in a better. I mean, it puts you in a better position for sure, but in the division that you're already in, we got the Chargers, Chiefs, Raiders. I mean, Raiders made the playoffs last year. Like Chargers
should've
almost made the playoffs. Yeah.
And like, do the Broncos think that they're like in like the situation that the Rams were in, where they were just a quarterback away from a Super Bowl? I don't. Forgive me.
truly
But
think that
who
they
is-
do.
Who is on the Broncos? Like,
Well, they're gonna obviously sign Von Miller again, right? That I think that's
gone
bound to happen for maybe for cheap.
They have a good
So-
receiving core. Judy's really good. Tim Patrick is kind of a beast.
Hamler's pretty good too.
All,
KJ Hamler.
all of them are always getting hurt.
Yeah.
They are.
Well, you just have to think they've had such a dearth at quarterback. Even before, even the last good quarterback they had was Peyton Manning when he went off, and that was crap.
But
that
his
was
final-
probably like 12, 13 years ago. Because his final 2 years, he was horrible. Like just throwing 5-yard. They won the Super Bowl with him, like playing as a skeleton, but
Yeah, I mean, he only played like 7 games his last year. I looked it up
Last time-
earlier because I was
last time he
comparing all
was
these
good.
stats.
yeah.
I remember AD. I think he either bet on them or the Patriots, one or the other. But I remember he was
No, it
kneeling
was
by
the
his
Pa-
bed
It
praying.
was the Patriots. Yeah, it was the
Yeah.
Patriots.
But that was the last time Peyton. was
Patriots
any
were down. They were down 24-0 at half to Peyton
Yeah.
Manning.
good. Yeah,
and it looked like it was ever. Yeah.
Well,
that
praying
was
in his bed.
yeah, the last time
Prayers
they-
answered.
Even the
Tom
year
Brady.
they won the Super Bowl, they were splitting time between Brock Osweiler and Peyton Manning. And that
Because
was
Peyton
what?
literally couldn't play. His body was deteriorating. Like
Yeah, and then
there
they
was
didn't
no
win the-
chance.
Yeah, they didn't win the Super Bowl because Peyton Manning. They won the Super Bowl because Cam Newton didn't want to fall on a fumble. It was
Oh my
He
god!
made it.
Yeah.
He made a business decision.
in the
He's
Super
back
Wasn't it?
Bowl.
Wasn't it Floyd Mayweather that bet on that Super Bowl, that Panthers Broncos Super Bowl, that the first play would be a safety, and I think
First
it hit.
score would be a safety. Yeah, good
First
callback
score.
to our Super Bowl prop special.
That's right. We talked about that. Mhm.
Yeah,
Good callback.
good
Pat
callback.
myself on the. I'll pat myself on the back for that one. You know who else is hot besides the Seahawks fleecing the Broncos? The Sixers. Your 76ers. I mean, what a team. They are looking very, very good. I'm not trying to put a jinx on them or anything, but they're looking good.
I knocked on wood. Don't worry.
I knocked on this fake marble in my hotel room. So
Yeah,
That's
good.
That's close to wood. And they look pretty unstoppable. It's hot right now, but I think even Hub will agree with me. It's all great. It's going to be amazing, but there's one pressing issue on all Philadelphians' minds. That is Ben Simmons returning to sit on the bench on Thursday. And go.
I'm assuming he's not playing. I'm assuming he's not playing. Right?
No, he's not playing. It gets even better. There's an article by Kyle Neubeck. He's a Philly sports writer. It appears that Ben Simmons was told by Clutch Sports to sit on the bench so that the fans will boo him, so he could use it in his grievance against the 76ers to collect $20 million of fines.
that's just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like the Sixers and the fans are a completely separate entity. Like the organization has no control over what the fans do. Like I don't even get how that can even be an argument.
Yeah, and how is that even a basis for getting those fines back? Because he missed games. Like that's what those were the fines for, right? That's why
And he openly admitted that it wasn't a mental health issue. Like he said it came out of his own mouth.
Yeah, but
there's no chance he wins that.
No.
There's no chance.
He's an
and
idiot.
the funniest thing though is this was released. I think this morning the story was written, and I've heard all throughout the day, gotten texts from people who are going to the games. It's starting to spread that Sixers fans have decided that they're not going to boo him, and they're actually going to clap and clap.
Cheer
when
him
they
on.
do.
Say they should make signs that say "Thank you, Ben," and like just
And
like, go all out and like.
It's going to be the funniest, most spiteful thing because it's a national media game. You know, the cameras are going to be looking for like the angry fat guys, like screaming, like,
Yeah.
and he's like, I'll kill you. And it's just going to be a bunch of people with smiles on their faces, like, oh, thanks for the memories, Ben.
That's amazing.
In the
That's
most
actually
petty
amazing.
move to make him lose $20 million, we're just going to eat our booze and.
Well, and also, wouldn't the 76ers save that $20 million? That's coming out of their pocket, right?
I think it's actually, this is the most messed up thing about the whole Ben Simmons thing. Like that $20 million already went to like Ukrainian orphan puppies. And now he wants this money back.
Damn.
He's going straight to hell. I'm not even religious. There might not be heaven. There might not be hell. Even if there isn't, he's going there. He'll be there alone. I swear to God.
That's I mean, that's if the rest of it wasn't enough. And then you hear that. I know that's tough.
In all reality, there's going to be a riot. We can say that we're going to smile.
Oh no, there's going to be thunderous boos, and that stadium is going to be so loud.
I had a hard time picturing it first, anyways. So I tried to get behind it for a second, but I don't see it.
Yeah. I mean, and I heard that they're inviting Kendall Jenner to go to the game and sit courtside. Which is pretty hilarious.
They're not dating anymore, right?
No, not
She's
at
with
all.
Devin Booker.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know. I love my city and I love our passion, but I'm really nervous for Ben Simmons because all it takes is one person, and 80% of our city, like, I don't want to say wishes he's dead, but like wishes like
he was dead.
He was dead. And like one person storms at him, there's going to be at least like another couple thousand storming at him. What's security going to do
if that happens? Then he actually may get that $20 million. So
yeah,
we'll leave it at that then. Yeah,
I'm just saying, what's security going to do when 5,000 drunk, angry Philadelphians just come rumbling down? It could get ugly. I just hope we don't like forfeit the game. Like we're in the middle of a playoff hunt.
Forfeit the season because of it.
That would
because of the fans. But let's just say if the Sixers can get past the game's Thursday.
Yes.
If they can get past Thursday, then the future's bright. But until then, we're not sure. Season could be canceled for them. We're not sure.
That's what I say at the beginning of every work week.
You never know. Yeah, you never know. Guys, we're probably like what is this Sunday, Selection Sunday? We are very, very close to March Madness. It's not next week though. I don't think it's the week after. I believe.
I think the first game is next Thursday.
Yeah,
the play-in games will be next Tuesday.
You're kidding me.
No,
it's right here. It's here.
The madness has begun.
The madness already began with that game last night. That
shit, you're right.
Wildest buzzer beater ever.
You're right. That I honestly went to turn on ESPN. I didn't even know there was a game on, and there was 3 seconds left in overtime. So it was whatever the dude was dribbling. Down. They were down 2. I was like, I saw him like square up to take the shot. I was like, there's no way he's gonna make this. He's like
triple covered in the corner.
Triple covered running full speed, and he like somehow pulls up with 4 seconds left. It
was the most perfect swish too. Didn't even touch the rim or the backboard, just nothing but the bottom of the net. Like absurd.
How many points did that guy even have? Because I
think that was his first shot.
I literally did not watch a second of that game until that play. Wow. I mean, if that's not a sign of March Madness, though, I don't know what is really.
It's madness. There's no other word to describe it. That's why they call it. I can't wait. Was it Chattanooga hit that?
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch them lose by 30 points to Gonzaga in the first round. It's gonna be sweet.
yeah, they're gonna be a sweet 16 seed.
Yeah,
Literally a 16 seed. They're gonna be one.
No, don't confuse the people. They're not going to the Sweet 16.
Yeah,
They're going to be seeded 16 and lose right away.
There's what's it? One time that it's happened. The 1 seed upset.
Yeah, Virginia lost to
Maryland.
UMBC.
Yeah.
UMBC. Yeah, Baltimore County. They're the Retrievers. Golden Retrievers is their mascot.
Oh, like Airbud.
Yeah,
I thought they were the Gangbusters.
I think Airbud was on their team actually. He was
Leading scorer.
yeah. I cannot wait though. And I love this weekend too because of the conference championships. It is just a very exciting time, and it's pretty cool to see the reaction to some of these players because it's literally like they treat it like life or death. Like they just
it's the biggest moment of their lives. Like
collapse on the court. Like those Furman players last night collapsed on the court. Like,
dude, you went to Furman.
yeah. Come on, you really thought you were gonna make it to the big dance? Come on.
Well, speaking about biggest moments of their lives, can you imagine winning one of those tournaments and not going dancing?
Oh, wait,
that
happened?
Bellamy.
No.
Yes. NCAA rules say that when you move from Division II to Division I, there's a 4-year transition period where you're not eligible for the NCAA tournament. So Bellamy beat Jacksonville State tonight, and then Jacksonville State cut down the nets and went.
How sad and pathetic.
Can't make this step up.
Remind me next week to take the other team that's playing Jacksonville State because it's probably it might be Gonzaga, like you said. So.
It was the funniest thing. The Bellarmine students stormed the court. They were celebrating their conference championship win. It was a big moment. Then they had to clear off the Bellarmine kids so that the Jacksonville State team could cut down the nets. That's madness.
That just doesn't even make sense. Like that's one of the dumber rules I think I've ever heard of. If you're punishing a team, like you should be helping a new Division I team try to gain some momentum, and they won within their first 2 years. Like, why would they not? That's more impressive.
That does not make any sense at all. It's not even like remotely close to making sense.
Another stupid NCAA rule.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Like, we are talking about an organization that didn't let student athletes get a sandwich paid for them. So
yeah. God forbid.
God forbid.
They have some money in their pocket, right?
Because everyone
walking around money.
Sponsored by Subway.
Everybody who's been to college knows how valuable a degree in basket weaving is.
It's a good class. Yeah,
goes far.
Yeah, that's a life skill. That's what they call that, a life skill.
Yeah,
so true.
You know what else is back besides March Madness? Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. So that was officially announced today. I think it was kind of expected at this point, but I don't really get. I mean, I guess the details haven't been released yet, so it's hard to say that. But they're going to pay him a lot. That's the bottom line. It's going to be a shit ton, and just a matter of how much. Are they going to be able to build a team around him that's actually going to be able to win? Or is he just going to be the same Aaron Rodgers in the postseason again? So these are the questions that.
Yeah. I don't know how they're going to pay Devontae Adams, which is who he wants to come back, because he deserves a ton of money.
Well, they franchise tagged him.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought they franchise tagged him. But
they did tag him? Oh, okay.
They did. But I think they were still trying to work out a deal. But still, that's probably a hefty price on the franchise tag anyways. So
right.
Well, I think it's just hilarious that, they drafted him to sit behind Brett Favre and learn everything from Brett Favre for 2-3 years, which he did. And unfortunately, he picked up this drama in the offseason every year for the last 3-4 years of your career. He's really just following the Brett Favre playbook to a T.
Model.
Win the Super Bowl early, win a few MVPs, and then choke in the playoffs every year and be a dramatic POS.
I mean, you're pretty spot on there. That's never really thought about it that way, but he's truly is learning from the best, or learned from the best, I guess.
So you know
I
what that
think-
means?
So is he going to
2
become
months
a
away
Jet
from an
or a
Aaron
Viking?
Rodgers dick pic.
No, you know it's next. Copperfit commercials. Totally right.
With Jerry Rice.
With Jerry Rice, yeah, he's about to join the club. That's
We're
Aaron
just gonna
Rodgers'
skip-
next move. Yeah,
Wrangler jeans commercials.
that too. Yeah. The only thing he didn't do, which Baker Mayfield did, was recreate his draft night photo.
Oh, right.
Do you guys remember
with
that
the,
picture?
with the jorts? Yeah, on the
Yeah.
bed with the jorts.
It's like Brett Favre on a bed, on the telephone, probably getting the call from the Packers. Who calls from the Packers? Just the coach, I guess.
It's a random citizen of
Yeah, someone
of
calls.
Lambeau. They're publicly owned. I think there's like a
Season-
town raffle.
Season ticket holder got the call for Aaron Rodgers and say
Sister-
welcome to Green Bay.
Sister Jean called him.
That's Chicago hub. You
Yeah, close.
Oh
though,
yeah,
close.
that's near Green Bay.
Sister Jean's probably a Bears fan.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Packers are only like a 12-13 win every year just because they have 6 automatic wins in their division. Like, could you imagine playing in such a trash? That'd be great.
Vikings with Kirk Cousins.
The Lions with the Lions.
and
And
the
the
Lions,
Bears.
Jeff
Lions
Joff.
with Jared Goff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Jeff to you.
Jeff Choff.
Jeff
We
Joff.
can't even make fun of Matt Stafford anymore because he's a Super Bowl winner. So even though he still got dominated by Aaron Rodgers every year too.
Yeah.
And he watched that girl fall off the stage and break her back.
Did he push her?
Apparently, apparently he paid for the expenses right after everyone called him out for it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He paid the family for the funeral cost. So
Oh no.
No, I didn't know that he did that. That
yeah, it
was
was
news
nice.
to me.
It was a really nice flower arrangement. Blue and yellow for the Rams Super Bowl. Put his ring in her coffin, buried with her.
Well, that's too. I don't think he did that.
She didn't die, right?
It was. I
No,
think it was
she
a
didn't.
replica ring.
She broke her back, or
Her vertebrae or something.
yeah.
Yeah, and then she got canceled by the internet because they found old tweets where she said racist stuff.
Oh, so in the internet sense, she did die.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well, she
gotcha.
did- Yeah.
That's the
Reputation,
angle. Yeah.
reputation. Our ugly of the week, I think, is hands down goes to who other than our friend who we should get into group chat and start, tossing bets out there with him. Calvin Ridley suspended a full season for gambling on NFL football games
On his own team.
on his
Yeah.
own team.
That's why it's so ugly. He had 3 parlays that all included the Falcons winning. Like, you should just be banned from betting if you're
And
gonna.
they lost to the Panthers, I'm pretty sure, the week that he was betting on them. Sam Darnold and the Panthers. Sam Darnold and the Panthers, guys.
He didn't even try to hide it either. Like his username is Calvin Ridley ATL.
Oh
Like,
my
who,
god.
who else is that going to be?
I can
It's
just
the type of-
imagine, his lawyer or agent right after the news breaks being like, "Oh, I got to call Calvin to tell him to shut up. Like, keep your mouth quiet." And it goes on Twitter
Right on
like within
Twitter.
30 seconds. It was only $1,500.
I don't have a game.
It was only. But was anyone even saying he has a gambling problem? I don't think they were saying that. I think
No,
he was just.
he went on a Twitter rant.
It's exactly the type of thing that someone with a gambling problem would say. I don't
Delusional.
have a problem. It was only 1,500. But no one said anything about that.
Yeah, Calvin.
He should have just said, "I only made 3 parlays." That's what he should have said.
all on Mexican soccer.
I only bet on the worst team in the NFL.
Okay,
I think it's a little ridiculous that he got a full year suspension because I guess they're trying to set a precedent to not do it is, I guess, sort of like what they're saying. But I just don't agree with that whenever like they handed out like what 2 games to Ray Rice. I just think there's just like so much worse things that have happened with players and other people, and they're given much less suspensions. I just have a hard time agreeing with that. And like Tom Brady cheated, like deflated footballs.
Got 4 games.
Got 4 games, and like just like I don't understand. I don't see how that is much different at all, actually. And he didn't even win his bet, so I don't know what like like to make matters worse, he didn't even win.
And then he lost his whole salary for an entire year.
He bet $1,500 to lose $11 million. Hum. Those are the worst
Yeah,
odds I've ever seen in any sports book.
How many of those tweets did you see?
Oh my god.
I think my dad
Yeah.
made a Twitter just to tweet that. So,
Just
and then he
it's like
deleted
the
it.
low hanging fruit that people are batting. Just we get some of that fruit.
Yeah, and everybody already knows that hashtag NFL is rigged. So, like, why are we that upset
We've
about
been
it?
saying
Like,
it. We've been
We're
saying
gonna
it.
what are we gonna do? Suspend every player or every ref that like shaves a point here or there? We all know it's okay.
It's okay. Yeah. Well, but honestly, what he cannot be the only player. You cannot convince me he's the only player in the NFL that gambled last season with all
No
these
way.
states that are legalizing it. Like, there's no chance. There's no
Nope.
chance.
He
No
might
way.
be the only player dumb enough to use his own phone and then use the login Calvin Ridley
There you go.
ATL.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So that pretty much sums it up there. But
Calvin, it's not that hard. If you wanted to make some bets, like just text me. I'll wire you
we'll
the
put
money.
it in.
I'll
We'll put it in for
buddy.
you, Calvin.
It's okay.
So all right. So here's a bet. Speaking of bets, will there be another player before the start of this upcoming season suspended for gambling? I'll say yes. Minus 135.
Oh
No.
No.
Plus 110.
no. There's only been like 4 players in NFL history suspended for gambling. And now that they saw
And Calvin Ridley's one of them.
yeah. The last one was 1963.
When gambling was illegal.
Yeah.
I'm seeing
Like,
I mean,
The NFL literally had to see it on a bookie's like tablet that he was betting on games. Like that's the only way they knew that he was doing it.
yeah, they
Back
busted
in
into like
1963.
they busted into a seedy bar and they were they went into the back and they were like, "Is Uncle Sal here?" And he was like, "Who's that?" It's the NFL. Like, oh hey,
It's Roger Goodell's dad.
whoa, Walt Tagliabue?
Yeah, They call him Mr. Goodell back then. Yeah, Calvin Ridley. I just he didn't make it. He didn't do himself much justice by tweeting afterwards either. The tweets. Let me see if I could pull those up. Actually, the tweets were just like whoever. Maybe he's his own agent. I don't know, but that's someone just let him hang in there. I don't know. Just it was not a good idea to start tweeting after that.
Yeah, I
No,
would say so.
just further implicating himself.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Here we
Betting
go.
on the Falcons. He doesn't have a gambling
Yeah,
problem.
betting on Matt Ryan. It's just not a good idea.
Calvin Ridley
All right.
doesn't have a gambling problem. He has a losing problem. Okay.
Yeah. I couldn't even watch football, but at that point, wait. Oh, here it is. I learned from my L's was the day before March 6th. So he knew he knew this was coming, guys. He knew this was coming. Oh no! Why is this doing this to me right now?
Was he talking about his parlay L's? He's never betting on the Falcons again.
Yeah, you clearly don't
Yeah.
learn. You don't learn from your L's. You put 3 parlays in with the Falcons. You should have learned after the first one.
Yeah. Oh my! Wait, why did it just make me log in, guys? This is not cool.
Uh-oh.
Calvin Ridley is hacked into the mainframe.
Yeah, he's like, stop reading my tweets.
Like, I don't have a gambling problem.
I told
Said
you.
it 5 times.
Yeah. All right. Here, I got him back up. All right. Here we go. I bet 1,500 total. I don't have a gambling problem. 272,000 likes. Wow, jeez. A lot of people agree with him. Maybe A lot of people, that's how many people have been in his shoes, only betting $1,500. I couldn't even watch football. I don't understand that one. I couldn't even watch football at that point. What does that mean?
I think he might be talking about his
Like because he was like
yeah.
depressed or something, or
Yeah.
depressed,
glasses.
yeah, mental. I forgot that's why he stepped away, but
He didn't have his contact lenses, so he physically couldn't.
Literally
he
could not see the
couldn't
game.
yeah, or he
Yeah.
just got LASIK, and that's why he couldn't see.
Exactly. He had double eye patches on.
Does LASIK
Just-
cost $1,500?
Oh, he was just trying to pay for his LASIK. Oh, damn.
Poor guy.
This is conspiracy.
Now he really can't see.
Yeah, just gonna be more healthy when I come back. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's true. That's actually true because he's going to be out for a whole year. That's true. I know I was wrong, but I'm getting 1 year. Oh, he's okay. Yeah, he's mad about that. If you know me, you know my character. Well, we also know that you bet $1,500
On the
Oh
Falcons.
shit! Sorry, I forgot to pull him up, guys. My bad. I thought I had him up the whole time, but yeah, he bet on the Falcons. Matt Ryan, Matty Ice.
Genius.
Yeah, not the sharpest. So, Calvin Ridley, sorry, man. You good luck next year, I guess.
Please learn from your L's.
Did you? Next year.
Did you also see that the Falcons tried to trade him before this news dropped because they knew this was coming? Don't they call the Falcons the Dirty Birds? I mean, that just like fits the bill right there.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Wow, AD.
If the shoe fits.
Yeah, jeez. Wow.
Oh my goodness gracious. We're living in the simulation. There's no doubt.
We truly are. This is unbelievable. But what a weekend! It's only Tuesday. We've only talked about the past 2 days, so there was a lot that happened last week, and we couldn't even talk about it.
I don't even remember what happened last week because of the past 2 days.
The past 2 days, and who knows what else we'll bring this week? This could be old news by this time tomorrow. Who knows?
I feel the worst for the USFL, who have their scheduled release March 7th, just for all of this NFL news to drop in the next 24 hours. Like, we're not even talking about like Pittsburgh Maulers versus Philadelphia Stars week 2. It really overshadowed. Terrible stuff.
Very.
Sad.
Wait, hang on. You said it did start?
The schedule release was March 7th.
Schedulers. Okay.
They tweeted out a bunch of SpongeBob memes. I follow them.
When does that season start?
I have no idea. It was completely overshadowed.
They just canceled the whole thing. They're not doing it anymore.
As soon as the Aaron Rodgers news dropped.
Yeah. They released the schedule and all the games were played in Birmingham, Alabama. Then they released another
April
tweet.
16th.
Yeah, tickets are going fast. But like, how? What is it, just like the whole town of Birmingham going to show up to every single game?
Think about it. They're probably excited. This is probably the most exciting thing that's happened to their town since Bama played last year.
All they care about is football.
Hub, you're pretty close to Bama there right now.
Might have to take a drive over to the border.
Yeah, see
Go check out
see how the league's shaping up over there.
Check in on the Stars.
Yeah.
Get some reports from practice. I'll
That's
be
why
like
you're
Jeremy
in New
Shaft
Orleans,
or
right?
whatever.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that covers the Steelers?
Sal Palantonio,
No, he covers the
Eagles, and
Jeremy Fowler. Is that his name?
oh, it was Jeremy Fowler. Yeah, Jeremy.
Yeah,
Fowler.
yeah.
Mhm. Not Jeremy Schaap. Hey, that could be you. You could be boots on the ground down there.
Yeah, get in on the ground.
Boots in the Bayou in Birmingham.
Boots in the.
Oh my god.
Well, it's been quite a week, guys, and it's already Tuesday. And good thing we didn't record yesterday. I mean, we would have missed all of this.
We missed all of
happened.
this craziness.
I mean, the episode we recorded yesterday would have been totally irrelevant. So, thanks for joining us, guys. There was one more thing I wanted to talk about, but was there anything else you guys have?
Madness is here. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's all I can think about right now is college basketball.
I'm currently watching Gonzaga and St. Mary's out of the corner of my eye, so I can't get enough of the madness.
Who's winning that game?
Gonzaga by 5, but
Yeah.
it's still early.
Okay.
It's still early. That means Hub has St. Mary's plus 11.5.
No, I took Miles Bridges to score 25 points tonight, and he did. So
Oh,
I'm relishing
too
in that.
easy.
Plus
Wow.
310.
Wow.
Clap it up.
Let's see if Mo Bamba hit.
Mo
Bomb. No,
No Bamba.
I don't think he did.
No
Damn it.
Mo Bamba.
Oh my gosh, he had 9. I needed one more point from Jeez,
Classic the
that's
duck.
classic. He had 15 boards too.
Jeez.
But okay, cool.
Vegas
Well,
knows.
now that we got that out of the way, guys,
Water your plants.
don't forget to water your plants. I need to do that bad actually. Mine's. I'll do it live right now for us.
I think the entire state of Louisiana forgot to water their plants because I cannot tell you how many dead trees are here.
Oh no.
Louisiana
Weird.
just sounds sad right now.
The swamp. We got to drain it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Danny, Louisiana people listening, but you live in
Yeah.
a sauna.
It's hot down there, guys. You have to admit it. You have to admit it.
Just admit when you're right and when you're wrong.
Well, I think that about does it for us this week, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button. You know what to do. I just need to figure out how to end this show, though.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.